Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This video is for the Smash Your Stash collaboration. It is a collab hosted by Beth, who's Bourbon Creek Crafts, and Teresa, who's Fresh and Renewed with Teresa. And the whole purpose of this collab is just to use up items that we have on hand in our craft room. Now, the month of July, there was a theme of free choice. So that basically means, you can use whatever item that you want to. Normally there's a specific item like ribbon or washi or die cuts or something like that that we're supposed to use for that month. And then a few times throughout the year, there is a free choice, so you can pick what you want. Well, this time around, there happened to be just several, like a mishmash of things that I wanted to try to use. I had a box of cards that I haven't bought any for a while from Hobby Lobby, but you know how they have those boxes that have all the pretty designer, like patterned card bases that match a lot of their paper pads and stuff. Well, I had about 16, I think 15 or 16 of those card bases that were left over out of a box. And so I had that next to my craft table for a long time, for the last few months, that I've been wanting to use up. So I used up all those card bases. I had also, along with those cards, I had several types of die cuts. These, I don't know exactly what brand they are, but there are just a bunch of butterflies and flowers. A lot of really pretty, like floral die cuts, like sunflowers, and there's roses and then butterflies. And so I used up a bunch of these. I also have this pack of like, they're not really vellum, but they're see-through, but they're like a hard plastic. They almost remind me of Shrinky Dinks because they are plastic, but you can see through them. So I thought they were pretty cool. And there's just all these really pretty patterned hearts, and they matched a lot of the card bases. So I was hoping to use up the whole package, but I ended up using a good bit of them, so that was better than letting them just sit around all that time. So I did use up a lot of these hearts. I also had this pack of die cuts in my stash that were just ephemera, and let's see if I can get this out of the way here. I had these really cute designs. I used some of the more like the floral pieces that had yellows, like sort of a mustard yellow, and this really pretty light blue, and there was some green in here, and a few of the pieces that had words on them. And this is called, I guess, High Five by We Are Memory Keepers, and I have no idea when or where I got this. It might have been in a pack. I know a while back, like several months back, I had purchased a variety pack, all different, like 4 or 5 packages of ephemera and die cuts off of Peachy Cheap. So that might be from there. And I also had these that I did not use, but these are just like a whole bunch of, I'm pretty sure these are Peachy Cheap too. Just different fun die cuts. But I did not get into those packages. But I did use up some of several different mixes of die cuts. So let me try to move this all out of the way, and I can show the cards that I came up with. Oh, and then I also I had found this little sheet, had 2 of these little postage stamp looking stickers on there. I used 1 of these butterflies, so it just leaves me 1 more to do something with. I had found like a little cutout. I have this here that I didn't use, but a little word cutout that I used, so that had been laying there beside my craft table forever. I had these little odds and ends, like leftovers from the Stampin' Up! Little dimensionals. I finished up one of these little sheets that I had like remaining, just like the border was left over on them, so I was able to cut those up and use all that. And then this is all that's left on another sheet. So I am going through some of my dimensionals, which I always seem to be left with a bunch of the edge pieces. And so I think that was about it, besides just some little bling, like some little sticky pearls and some iridescent little things that I keep at my craft table all the time. So I'll go ahead and show these real fast. Now this is what the back side of the first card looks like. It's got that really pretty sort of a jungle-y theme. And it has the real pretty flowers and the foliage. And so this is what I came up with. I just took some, I actually had scraps of paper already cut next to my craft table from back, it's been months when I was working with a Christmas pad that had a bunch of pastel colors in it. And I still had all of these leftover pieces of cardstock that I had cut into. So this was basically, this month's collab for Smash or Stash was basically just using up lots of odds and ends and bits and pieces, and so to make a set of cards. And so I thought that was really nice to be able to just use up things that are just laying around. So here's one of the die cuts. Has all those really pretty pinks and greens from the card colors, and that's how I used one of these little plastic, like, I'm not really sure what it is, plastic, but I'm not sure. It's just really pretty. I like how they have the decoration, like the design printed on the heart. And one thing I do like about this, I was able to use my ATG on the back, and it does not show through, so that was nice. And then I just took one of these gold stickers from, I think I got them either at Tuesday Morning or somewhere, I'm not sure. I just had a sheet of these gold, like gold sentiment stickers, and I just put that on a little bit of the green cardstock and backed it up with some of those dimensional bits and pieces. And I love how that one turned out. It's super cute. So there's one. Here's the back of the next one. Has the real pretty roses and that dark green and the light green together. Love all the different shades of all pinks and greens. And so here is that one. I kind of did similar to the first one, but I just reversed the flowers and the heart, and then used the sentiment, "You are the best." I just thought these would be fun little cards to have on hand, or to gift. I mean, they can be, I could make several little card sets out of what I've made here, because they're just general. They're not like a specific holiday or occasion. Here's this real pretty one with different, greens and pink, and they added a little bit of yellow in this card base. And so here I used one of the large floral die cuts and just put the word right through the middle. And I love how this one turned out. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And that gold gives a little bit of shimmer to the card, and the pink doesn't exactly match, but with the green breaking it up, I think it looks, it works. I like all, and it's got enough different shades of color in here that I think it works just fine. And then I used another one of that, and that's what that one looks like. So I used one of the solid, some of the hearts had like the little openings in the middle. They had smaller hearts that punched out of the bigger hearts. And so this was just one of the inside hearts. It had all these like word and like writing and a little bit of a floral design on it. And I love how that one turned out. It's super pretty. I love those die cuts. I think they're just gorgeous. This one, I love the colors. I love this like different lighter shades of blue-green and the pinks and the white. I think it's a gorgeous card. And this, I used a bunch of the die cuts out of that one pack of stickers. One pack of die cuts, the High Five from We Are Memory Keepers, and it had all of the colors that just matched perfectly with the card base. And then I found these little gold, little sticky back gems that I put on there. They almost look like, I'm not really sure, but they have like the little ridges around them, and they're kind of shaped really cool, and they give a nice little sparkle when you turn them in the light. And then that one just used the word, that little tag or little banner says such a happy day, and then the love banner with the little flower cluster and a tag. And I think that turned out really, really cute. And they have this like mint green cardstock with the pink on the inside, and love the layout of that, and think it turned out really, really pretty. Here's another one of that same card base, and some more of the die cuts from that one pack. Went with the larger one here, and then had this little punch out in there, the Good Life, and used a couple of little clear gems on there just for a little bit of added interest. And I think that one turned out really, really cute. And there's another one of this same pattern, and they had this little floral design in there, and Let's Be Adventurous. I thought that was just kind of cute together because that one matched really nice with the collars. And love how that turned out. And then the little pearls I thought were a cute touch. This one here just has a white back, has this really pretty, almost like a watercolor design. Went with the another one of the flower die cuts with the heart, and just used the word wonderful and added a few pearls. And I love how that one turned out as well. I love all these cards. I think they're all just really pretty with the whole mixture of different elements that went together. There's where I added that little stamp sticker, and used one heart there in the middle. Put that wonderful, this is just a little, like that cut out from a piece of paper or something, but it's, I just put, just taped it across the corner there. I think that turned out really cute. Added a few pearls there and there in the top corner. Simple, but really cute. And now the next few cards have this design on it, like little strips of words, and just went with that simple design. Just, layered a couple of the hearts together, and just use some of these little stickers from a different gold sticker pack or sticker sheet that had the word heart on it. So I have several here, 3 in a row, that have something to do with like the heart. So that one says follow your heart, and I thought this would be a really cute little Valentine's card. This one just says live each day with your whole heart. And then the next one, this one just says love you more. So I didn't have any more with the hearts, I guess, but I thought that still worked nicely with the heart theme. Thought that was really cute. And this one actually is the one that popped out of the middle of there. So I just used the two together. And then I've got 4 more cards. The next 3 have this really cute bird background on it. And just went with the hearts again. Happy day. Simple. I mean, these are like completely flat, so they'd be real easy to mail. And this one has that really beautiful sunflower die cut. Just put golden, #golden on there. I thought that was really cute. So like I could put these, like here's the third one that I used with this really nice big rose die cut. Just said cherish this moment. Went back with, doing I matted the sticker so it would go across the stem really nicely. Like these 3 could be a really good set because of having the same background on the card. Or I could mix and match the patterns if I wanted to, give someone 3 or 4 different cards. And then this last one uses the same, I think I had one of those at the beginning. Yes. And just had another one of these, and I used one of those big butterflies. I finally found a card that I thought the butterflies worked well because they had a lot of black in the butterflies, but because it has all that green, and there's a lot of green in the pattern on the card, I thought it worked really good. And then just put lovely day up there. And I thought about adding some kind of little gems or bling or something, but I kind of like the simplicity of it. I like how simple it is, and it would be really easy to mail because of being so flat. And it's still got a lot of nice shine to it because the die cut itself is very slick. And of course the sticker is that gold, so it kind of has that light reflecting off of it. So I didn't think it really needed anything like any kind of gems or anything. So there are, I think there's 15 cards altogether. So that was a pretty nice amount of cards to make out of just bits and pieces and odds and ends of things that were found on or near my craft table. And I'd have these cards and those die cuts all laying out for probably the last 2 or 3 months that I've been meaning to try to use together. I had those die cuts with those hearts, the plastic hearts, and these card bases because I thought that all the colors would go well. I ran across all of these items when I was kind of sorting and in my craft room a few months back and trying to get rid of stuff and trying to put things, together that belong together. And I thought these would all work nicely together, and they actually did work very well together. So that is my set of cards for this month's collab, the Smasher Stash. And everyone that is participating will be down in the description below, so you can click on their links down there and go check out what they have decided to try and use up, or to use, not necessarily use it all up, but just to use on their project this month. Might get some inspiration from someone. So thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Take care.